So this is a little test which will sit on the side of the test of the current equipment. Basically, I've got two drivers from my own collection. One is a Taylormade 510, which has got to be 8 to 10 years old. The other is the Callaway FT9 Tour Authentic. The reason I'm putting these in there, they won't be quite as much of a level test as the others because I'm not going to reshaft them, but they have got a similar profile shaft to the ones that we're using, so there wouldn't be a major difference there, and actually they'll be a little bit shorter, so they're 44.5 inches as opposed to 44.75, which if anything would reduce the ball speed. But I just thought it'd be interesting to put these in there just to show, to see how they perform in terms of ball speed against the up-to-date drivers, just to test out that claim that, you know, drivers have been getting longer and longer because of more ball speed. I'm pretty sure that's not true. So an interesting test to have in there, but we'll put it slightly separately. It's not as much of a level test as the others, but just a bit of fun, really. So we reviewed two old drivers because I wanted to show in this mix-up of drivers that you know, the ball speed category really hasn't gone anywhere in the last 8 years. The equipment manufacturers have been on the limit of the ball speed within the rules, the COR limit, for probably the past 10 years. So all of the claims that you see in advertising about how the latest driver goes further than the last year's model are all kind of false. They're on the limit, they manufacture them to the limit, which is shown by how tight the ball speed category is. So here are the numbers for the Callaway FT9 and the Taylormade 510. So these are both drivers from my little collection of drivers. The 510's got to be, I reckon 2004 was the year of manufacture, and the FT9 was about 2009. It was the first driver from Callaway that has the forged composite technology, or the second driver, I think. But as you can see from the numbers, you know, both of these drivers are well up there in terms of ball speed. They're actually at the high end. They look the part, haven't got all this adjustability in them, which I quite like, because we can adjust the drivers anyway by bending them. And the 510 is low spin before the low spin so-called revolution. So I wanted to put them in there to show that they can still perform, and I think everybody should, when they're buying a new driver, should take into account that, you know, you shouldn't discount models of the past. There's still some great drivers that you can pick up for very little money on eBay, and you know, they'll perform or outperform some of the modern day drivers depending on if they're right for you. So don't discount the old drivers.